Vanshika Sharma,
And I am Aangan Revaaz.
interior design students from Design Ecole College. And for Identity 2025, we decided to take on a challenge that excited us from day one, designing a vernacular Rajasthani farmhouse.
And farmhouse designing is very different from a regular house. There's more land, more openness, and more interaction with the outdoors. So, our focus wasn't just interiors, it was lifestyle, climate, and landscape working together. We started by studying the principles of Rajasthan's vernacular architecture: thick mud walls, internal courtyards, shaded verandas, passive cooling, and climate responsive planning.
And we weren't just collecting visual references, we were focused on performance, on how these houses stay comfortable with heat, wind, and dryness, and with minimal resources. To give this project a personality, we created a hypothetical client, an art history professor, an art conservator, and their two kids.
This narrative guided the design. The spaces needed to be grounded and earthy, but also creative, culturally rich, and expressive. We selected Nora near Udaipur, a site known for its terracotta clay and harsh summers.
We studied sun paths, wind flow, soil, vegetation, and surrounding build forms. This informed the orientation, courtyard placement, and shading strategy.
Through mind maps and precedent studies, we explored how traditional forms could be reinterpreted for modern living, where indoor and outdoor boundaries feel fluid and natural. Our upholstery survey helped us understand what feels both traditional and modern.
We compared rattan detailing, rich leatherette finishes, and sheer drapery that keep spaces airy and bright.
Our bubble diagram set the flow from entry into the courtyard and then into the social spaces.
And the private zones placed above, the planning keeps movement intuitive while staying true to traditional hierarchy.
Our guiding concept was simple: design a contemporary home using the intelligence of Rajasthan's vernacular architecture.
Rather than copying traditional forms, we adapted them. We focused on functionality first, keeping spaces grounded in culture and comfort. For the color palette, we drew inspiration from Rajasthan's architectural identity: the warm terracotta tones, earthy ochres, sandstone reds, and muted desert neutrals. These colors blend naturally with the landscape, create a grounded visual harmony, and give the farmhouse an authentic regional character.
The planning revolves around a central courtyard. The tulsi planted here becomes the spiritual and environmental heart, a place of pause, light, and air circulation.
The kitchen sits in the southeast, taking advantage of the morning sun. Living and dining areas are merged into one fluid social zone that open towards the outdoors.
We included one bedroom on the ground floor for accessibility and guest use, while more private functions shift upstairs. This creates a gradual transition from public to personal as you move through the house.
With planning resolved, we moved into SketchUp to bring the design to life. Our biggest challenge was balancing vernacular authenticity with functional and modern living.
Technically, achieving realistic textures, shadow depths, and visual weight in SketchUp also required multiple iterations.
And planning a space that is open and yet climatically responsive demanded careful study of solar and wind patterns.
In the end, the project became a balance of climate logic, cultural understanding, and thoughtful spatial design.
And this project also reinforced how process, research, and iterations are key in creating spaces that are both meaningful and functional.
Thank you, Design Ecole College, for giving us the opportunity to participate in the Identity Hackathon.
It was a great platform to apply our design skills in a real context.